like you're in Pretty Princess mode. Get into Pretty Princess mode.
I had to fix my thing. It was wrong.
All right, well, we're live there.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, these are my. I'm Josh. These are my emotional support models. I'm gonna play Jackal later
Yeah,
tonight.
I sat Josh down. I'm like, all right, let's play Lorcan. And he
I'm
brings in
playing
his tray
Lorcan.
full of Warhammer.
I was sorting it while we were getting ready.
All right, so we are playing playtest. There's a 77-person event this weekend, and we're playtesting the 2 top lists from that.
Yep.
Josh, we're switching it up today. Josh is going to play my typical list with singers, and I'm going to play the Steel Sapphire one, which is a nice little flip because it's the first one that I played as far as like serious decks go.
First DLC I ever played was the Steel Sapphire.
I think like 2 weeks beforehand I switched off Jafar onto this. So
I mean, I did like Jafar. Jafar's fun.
I still like Jafar, and I still want to build Jafar.
I think we agree that like Jafar was one of those ones where in the DLCs because they're best of 2 formatting. It's rough.
It's rough, yeah, but I love Jafar.
That's fair.
All right, so this is what we're doing, and I guess let's kind of go over what the list looks like.
Do you want me to start with mine?
Yeah, sure. Start with yours.
Yeah, so it's a pretty typical version of Steel Song. You see kind of all the greatest hits, Whole New World, Along Came Zeus's, all that sort of wonderful stuff. You've got your early game removal package of Strength of Radiant Fire, Let the Storm Rage On. It's opting to do 2 Prince Naveen. I'm always on the fence of Naveen because like Naveen feels like a high roll card that if it works, you just like get insane value out of it, and if it doesn't, you just sort of go, huh, he's another uninkable in a list that runs a lot of uninkables.
I like him when he works because the ideal setup for him is turn 3 Ariel. Ariel actually finds a whole new world for somebody who's not me. Play Naveen on turn 4, play the whole new world with him for free, and then play whatever removal spell you drew off of the whole new world with Ariel. So I like it for that reason.
I like the game plan for it. He's a high roll card for me.
Yeah,
Either he's amazing or he's awful, and there's no sort of in between for him.
Yeah.
He is 2 Lore Quester, which is nice.
And he's a 3/3. There, like he does
Singer
get
6 is kind of cool. There's nothing that matters for it, but like
not yet, maybe.
Probably not.
That Singer 9 Cinderella. I want to know what she's set up for because
9 sounds insane.
Yeah.
But it's also running what I like is it's gone back to doing 2 World's Greatest Criminal Mind, 2 Bare Necessities. Bare Necessities is a card that dropped off a lot from play. I like it in this list just because it puts it up to 18, 19 songs, I think, in this list. 20 songs, right?
I think it's 20 songs.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
So 20.
Songs.
It puts it 20 songs.
A third of your deck is songs.
And because they're inkable,
which just hurts that much more when Ariel doesn't get me a stupid song.
Well, you've been playing ones that are like 16, so like 16, 17.
18 because that's the only thing I wasn't playing.
Yeah, but even still, like that's enough that it would like
19 because I was playing 3 World's Greatest Criminal.
Yeah, but you only playing 1 Along Came. That's 3 Along Came Zeus.
That's true. Okay.
So,
but still, 18. She still should hit a song.
Changing the math is important, right? But also the fact that these are situational cards, but because they're inkable, it doesn't matter as much. So you've got that flexibility to play around with, which I like a lot in this list. The 2 Miss Biancas are something where I get it. I get what it's there for. I just don't love her. She's a little less reliable than something like a Gaston, but she also punches harder, and sometimes the punching power is something that this deck misses out on. Yeah. Or just wanted to have like the Rapunzel's a game. But I like the 4 Troubadour. I like the 4 Shmi.
I like the 4
Troubadour. My boy Lawrence at 2 makes me sad.
Yeah, no, I think Lawrence should go up. Or maybe it's the local meta. I think he should go up in, but I think Lawrence should go up.
So good.
Yeah.
He punches so hard, and then he just Rapunzels it all away. It's
yeah.
So beautiful.
No, I like him.
So good.
So that's the gist on the singers.
Yeah. So pretty typical. There. 4 Pete's because fingers to actions.
Yeah, you have to play. Yeah. All right, so on my side here, looking at what's, I guess, similar, 4 Pete's, 4 Shmi's, that's kind of the same as on that side. You have the Robin Hood line on this side as well. I'm not playing the Enchanteds. Oh, this is going to be sad for me.
Uh-oh. They're already in my deck. No take backsies.
So you're playing the Robin Hood line here too. He's not there to necessarily, like, he's not there to sing the songs like he is in that deck. No. He's there very much as a fighter. The 1-drop Mickey with resist, seeing him come back a little bit more, which I like. When I was playing against him on the weekend, I was like, that resist just makes the difference. I can't, let the Storm Rage on him, or Strength of Raging Fire him like turn 1 or turn 2. He's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, he's a fair bit of value creation now, and especially if you get up to Cogsworth, it becomes resist 2.
Yeah, resist 2.
Yeah. Gross.
Dock to reload your hand, Calhoun to kind of fight and kind of keep things down while gaining lore. The Alice is nice. The fact that when she quests, she gives somebody else ward. If you're only playing with like.
So she quests.
Yeah.
I thought when she came in.
No, when she quests, another chosen character gets +1 lore and ward until the start of your next turn.
For some reason, I thought it was just an entries ability.
No, there is one that I think that's an entries ability, but
Okay.
not. But yeah, so it's whenever she quests. So she's got ward herself, so she's not, unless you be preparing, she's not leaving the turn she comes in, which means at the very least she's warding somebody else, and that was a little bit. It was a good interaction.
Like a nightmare for Steel Song the more they look at
it does feel like a nightmare. This is the one match I won against yesterday too. Sorry, Sunday. The John Silver, when you play this character, chosen character can't challenge during the next turn, so kind of keeping things a little bit safe. Pluto's for the bodyguard, McDuck Manor, it takes 2 Zeuses to get rid of the McDuck Manor, so hard to get rid of. Cogsworth for the resist is nice, and Gontu's for...
Oh, that's gross.
What?
You can, like, play, like, turn 4 Alice, and then, like, play Gontu on turn 5, and quest with her to, like, give him wards so he lives for the turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, like, it's not necessarily about, like, because it doesn't say, like, when this character... As it says, when
she quests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another character gains ward until the next.
Yeah,
turn,
so you can protect him. Yeah.
So you just like quest with her because she can't be targeted anyway. And just like make Gantu warded, so Gantu just gets to quest for 4.
I like that. And then you have a mini removal package. You got Fire the Cannons, I assume for Burbs.
I assume for Burbs as well.
And then Strength of Virgin Fire.
Yeah. That's cute. I see why there's 4 Gantus in there now. That's terrifying.
Let's pile shuffle this.
That is terrifying.
That's awesome.
That is gross. I thought it was just when she came in. She's like, oh, like, you know, I guess she comes in, she gives some
No, it's
ward
when
to
she
the
quests.
next turn. So
I thought it was too when I was playing against somebody on Sunday. And like, she quests ward, I'm like, oh, that changes my map.
That feels less good.
Never mind, that changes my plan.
That feels less good for me.
Yeah. So you just got your demon just sitting there in the middle of the table?
It's my emotional support model.
Chilling like he's...
It's my emotional support model.
All right, well,
I've watched enough Pokemon to know that this is a thing that people do. If they can have emotional support plushies, I can have emotional support
They
Demon
can,
Prince.
can't they?
Yeah, they can.
Are you going to bring an emotional support Demon Prince to your next one?
This is my emotional support model.
Oh, I forgot my cute little dinosaur at home. He's in my other purse. I should stop switching purses. You know, I should just have a little insert that goes in between purses.
You should just, like, understand where your stuff lives. I think
I
that's
should,
where,
yeah.
like, what should happen here.
I need to get a new purse because my other purse is falling apart. And
The blue one?
Yeah.
You got that one for forever.
Yeah, it's falling apart. It doesn't fit the stuff I need in it that I take with me now, so. Roots has really pretty purses. And they're made.
The question is, play Lord Canada and go shopping.
And they're made in Canada. Whoever loses gets to choose my purse.
Jesus. What's that?
Whoever loses gets to choose my purse.
Sure, I'll just throw the game now. Concede. Just concede. You will get a purse this big.
But that can't carry my stuff.
I could go to IKEA and I could put like a little bit of fabric around this, and this could be like a great purse.
I can't carry my stuff. That's less fun. All right. It's Josh is shuffling my deck.
Yeah, you're slow.
I'm chatty.
You are chatty, but you can be chatty and shuffle at the same time.
I can't multitask.
I know you can.
You've been married to me for how many years?
I know.
Real question. I don't know.
I know how long. I know exactly how long.
I don't know how long. I feel short in this chair. I'm switching chairs.
What?
This chair is just a little higher.
No, it's not. You're short anyway. What do you get booster
But
seat?
I'm looking at myself in the camera and I just look so short.
You are short. So like, what,
I just feel so short.
You want to do like magic of photo editing to make yourself tall?
I should get a phone book to sit on. Nobody would see it from there. They don't make phone books anymore.
They do every once in a while.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while they bring one around.
All right.
It usually comes out of the back of a really beat up pickup truck.
That isn't sketchy at all. You can totally trust those phone numbers. That is an 8 for me.
I have 6, so your call.
I will go first.
Cool.
What decks want to go second? There's no real decks that want to go second, is there?
So there's always an argument that the extra cards sometimes being on the draw versus the play can be relevant in certain matchups. Like, honestly, when I played the Stitch list, I've debated being on the draw because the extra card is kind of relevant for me.
In the DLCs, the best of 2, your whoever goes second is one of the tiebreakers. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
How greedy am I? The answer's probably pretty. I'm on the draw, so I don't know what you're up to theoretically. I think we toss that guy for 1.
Okay.
No, I didn't get to play last night. We had to go hang out with the dog.
I got a migraine too, so.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. We watched a bunch of Black Clover episodes and called it a day.
Black Clover's pretty good. I like that.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. So I've got a Pete. I feel like I keep the Pete. I almost feel like I get rid of everything else just because, I mean, the Petes feel good against this list. This feels good against maybe a Cindy or a Robin, but I don't have anything small to do, and I don't want to be docking this early, so I think I get rid of the whole thing. Or keep a Pete.
So part of the, when you're making mulligan decisions, you want to make sure that you've got a crafted game plan of some variety. So given that you haven't played this list in a while,
yeah,
because you've played lists like this before, so it's not exactly new.
It's a tempo list, isn't it?
It is a tempo list. I think it's one of those ones where, like, I think the dock is a really high value play for later on, which allows you to aggressively
so I don't think I want it here this early.
Probably, I think it's probably fine to have like the 1 in hand because it's potentially like a turn 3 play or something like that.
Do I have the deck list up still? What's the uninkable count here?
It's pretty reasonable. It's only 14.
Okay, all right.
But I think that the dock feels like a card that lets you reload and get there. I think that you're right.
Keep it?
Yeah, so I would say that, like, I think that the Fire of the Cannons is only really necessary when you think you're going to be playing against like Diablo style list. Okay. So, like, if it was my keep, I would keep the dock. I'd keep a Robin Hood in case you draw a little one, and I'd probably keep a Strength just because, like, that gives you something to do.
Can you get rid of all this stuff?
I think so, because I think you've got a 4 is probably reasonable number, maybe a 5th one just to, like, dig a little further.
Dock is the draw of the deck. Yeah, no. If you are throwing most of your hand, you can toss it, but only mulligan 2 or 3, you'd keep it. Yeah, and I can agree. I like, he's the card draw on the deck, so to keep him. But I don't know if I want to be stuck with him as kind of my only turn 2 play that early.
I don't think he's a turn 2 play, right? I think you're mulliganing 4 to find a turn 2, turn 1 play, right?
All right, Calhoun.
Yeah, and that's fine, right? Like, that's within reason of what you were kind of hoping for.
Yeah. All right.
So I don't think that's bad at all.
Oh, great.
And it's also one of those things, like, because we kept the inkables, we sort of guaranteed that we could sort of play that if nothing else popped up. Right?
All right. So I'm going first?
Yep.
Do you want to cut?
No. Oh, wait, I do.
No. Oh, is he magnetized?
He sure is.
That's super exciting for you.
Huh. That comes off too.
All right. Yes, I know, because I painted 4 different heads for him, didn't I?
Yep. Coming on his back is a big turn.
Okay, pay attention.
I'm paying attention. You're just not doing it.
So I don't have a turn 1 play. Can't ink any of that stuff. What would you ink?
Here my thoughts would be that you're probably inking. So without the turn 1 Robin, I think that you probably ink the bigger Robin Hood because the Consworth is the more valuable play for me anyway. So not knowing your hand, what will I play? I'd probably. I don't want to feed you cards. So, like, turn 1. So, like, now knowing what you're on, I don't think I want the turn 1 Daisy, which is unfortunate because I kind of locked myself into that.
I'm okay with you feeding me cards.
I understand that you were okay with that, but we're gonna play the turn 1 Daisy anyway. Just have something out there to do, and we're gonna pass.
I mean, you can't ink her.
I can't ink her. She has no other. Like, she lets me build up to a Strength of Raging Fire, actually doing something, so that's kind of nice.
So then I'm gonna ink the John Silver because turn 3, I think I'd prefer Alice.
Yeah, I can see an Alice turn 3.
And then I'm gonna play Calhoun.
Cool.
Go ahead.
All right. So here we draw. That was a good draw. So we're not really looking to fight you. So we're gonna Inkish me. We're gonna play a Troubadour. And we're gonna pass turn. So I think I'm just gonna spend a couple turns trying to build up. Yeah.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. There's the little Robin Hood. So let's get rid of little Robin Hood.
Things to think about if you're getting into a dock level play. So what is your hand?
2 Cogsworth, the strength of a raging fire, Alice, Doc, Robin.
So something to think about here is that the Robin has a value of being able to play it on 1-drop on turn 4. To be able to play a 1-drop and a 3-drop, or play a 1-drop.
So ink a Cogsworth?
I think I'd ink a Cogsworth because the way this hand's going, you're probably not getting to that.
That's fair.
So here, you're probably safe to just value quest because there's nothing I can really do about it.
Yeah, I guess not with that.
Because like
you're singing anyways if you're getting rid of her.
Yeah, that's
so
the
she's
game
not
plan,
safe
right?
upright. All right, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna draw. All right, cool. We'll see how my plays work out. So we're gonna ink a Lawrence. Yeah, because we're playing this, I think. Ariel, sing a song of my peoples. Nope.
It's because no, it's not just me.
It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna sing "Strength of Raging Fire."
That's really unfortunate. I like her. She's my.
I don't have anything that kills that convincingly. We're gonna pass to you.
Ready, set, draw. Okay. So this has become a little bit less useful.
I mean, it's so. The thing that I told you to keep the Robin Hood for last turn, right?
Yeah.
Think about this play now. So, what's your problem child on this board?
The Ariel or the Troubadour?
Ariel, because she sings 5, and I'm at 3 cards,
okay.
so I'm kind of behind here.
Okay, so let's play Robin.
Sure.
Let's play Mulan.
Yeah, which lets you draw, discard.
Draw, discard. Yep. Ooh, big bodyguard. So I want to be playing that, right?
You definitely want to play that this turn.
So I guess I'm going to discard the bodyguard, hoping to be able to get him.
Or have you inked for this turn?
I have not inked for this turn.
So I think that what you probably do here is that you've got, so with this hand, right? You've drawn. You still need to discard. So I think you probably discard that.
Okay.
I think you ink with the Cogsworth for the turn. I think you
sing this to get rid of her.
Yep. And then you play Doc to draw 2 cards. So now you're up to, on your turn, potentially 5 ink if you drew an inkable and a play. And you've put me in a position where I don't really have much to bully the Alice.
That's fair, and you can't Whole New World anymore.
And I can't rush into challenge and kill this. And you're going to have some plays where I'm going to...
Okay, go ahead.
Because the Whole New World is definitely what my hand is.
Is it?
Very much so. So my hand got a lot worse. I'm going to sing Let the Storm Rage On to deal 2 damage to that.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to shift up to Robin Hood. I'll draw a card. I'll draw another Storm Rage On, which is kind of cool. Well, 2 damage to that.
Card casting it.
Draw a card. I don't think Pete does much against you, so we're just going to ink that. And I'm in this weird position of I don't really want a quest here because I know, having seen your list, that odds are that it's likely that you've got a fair bit of stuff to go with it. But I don't have a way to get rid of that Alice, so... Oof. It doesn't feel great. Well, quest for 2. I don't love that for me, but yeah.
Stash me.
And pass to you. I gotta do something. Draw. Or I feel like I have to do something, whether I do or not. It's debatable.
So, I want to play Pluto in bodyguard mode.
So what is your other options?
2 Shmees or a McDuck Manor. And I kind of want to do that. Hear me out here. To quest with Alice and give him the award so you can't take him out.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't hate that plan. I think that the double Shmees get more value in play, but I think that Pluto feels like a good choice here.
All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to quest with Alice, going up to 3. I'm going to give Pluto the ward. That way you have to physically fight through him if you want to get to Alice.
And quest with the Doc.
And I will quest with Doc, going up to there. I think I keep those in my hand, eh?
I think so too, right? Because the next play is to like double Shmee, or like play, depending on what your board state looks like.
Go
right?
ahead.
So can you at least turn your stuff the right direction? Which is, that ward is really relevant because now I can't do that.
Huh,
like
yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, is that you can't Zeus him, you can't World's Greatest Criminal him. It means he stays there like a good dog.
We're going to play my own Shmees.
Okie dokie.
Cry a lot.
Okay. I allow it.
Thanks. We're going to pass turn.
You don't want to quest with the daisy and give me cards?
I don't think so. I don't think that feels good for me.
All right. Shmee?
Sure.
Shmee?
Yeah.
If I ink that, I can play that. That feels like a lot of things on board.
I think that the McDuck Manor is more valuable to have in a late game because I'm not really representing many ways to deal with it.
Okay, let's...
I would maybe even just said play the McDuck Manor here because I don't have a good way to get rid of it, and then ink one of the Shmees to maybe play the Robin Hood because it's just a progressive like power thing.
Play Robin Hood.
Because like if you hit the shiftable Robin Hood side on this board, it's very different.
Yep, that's fair. Quest for 2.
Yep.
Give him +1 lore and ward. Quest for 2.
God.
7, 8. Quest for 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Go
sickening.
ahead.
For the record.
It's not sickening. No, it's great. Nothing wrong with it. I feel good about this. I feel good about my board state. Oh, warding Pluto feels awesome.
God.
I'm good with this.
Like, yeah, the amount of work I have to do to get through this is unreal.
He's a 4-of.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So we kind of... Yeah, because the challenge is like even like I have to throw my Shmee into it to get rid of it, or at least like chip it down. But even that feels bad because I don't have an answer to the Alice, right? Like I don't have an answer to a card that like cleanly fixes that problem or that problem.
That's fair.
And this is where the Bianca comes in, where like being big enough to do the things it needs to do feels really relevant.
That's fair.
So I guess we sacrifice this sucker.
1 damage?
1 damage on you.
8.
Challenge for no damage. Challenge for 1 damage on my end. That's dead.
So 1 and then go up to 5. Poor doggo.
Don't give me poor doggo. I'll draw a card. Ink's the world's greatest criminal mind because I don't think I'm getting to it anytime soon. And we will say go.
Ready? 2 for manor.
Yep.
Go up to 11. Draw. Shmee.
Yep.
Shmee.
Yep.
And then I think I'd keep questing, eh? Quest for 2 with Alice.
There should be a damage on my Shmee.
Go to 13. Let's give Robin Hood +1 lore and ward.
I wouldn't do that.
No?
I would get rid of this because this represents sort of the thing that can punch you back. So like with this and
+1 ward lore.
Yeah.
We'll trade in there.
Yeah. Because now I don't have anything to pressure the manor down.
Yeah,
like
no, that's fair.
I don't have enough and you've got
Go ahead.
8 more on board. I don't think I can I can't kill enough stuff, I don't think, this turn.
Well, let's see.
Oh,
I've played against people who just have removal of the deck late game and clear off the field.
It won't even matter.
I guess you only have the 2 singers for it, though.
Yeah, like the Alice is the problem. The fact that she can repeatedly give stuff forward just really kicks me
I
in the
like
teeth.
her.
Yeah,
she's fun.
She's something.
Mm-hmm.
I will call it there because I don't think there's anything I can do. So you're going to gain 2 for sure, 4 for sure, and then 1 more. So I have to remove 2 things, which I don't think I can do. Because Zeus doesn't take out the McDuck Manor.
We need 2 Zeuses to take out the manor. I threw. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's a line of play. I think because the only line of play would be to let the Stormrage on to hope I can get something else.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, I think that's not ideal.
If you let the Stormrage on, it doesn't even get rid of a Shmee.
I mean, yeah, it puts like 2 damage on it. I can see if I can cycle through and find another one.
Someone is glad to see no Chernobogs. Chernodogs. So right before we went on, Josh was talking about his Chernodogs.
Yeah, no, I'm dead.
2? Okay.
I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. But yeah, right before we went on, because I played on the weekend and I liked it.
Who's there on the weekend? Who's there on the weekend?
Yeah. But,
most people who watch us are from Halifax.
I understand that, but I'm presuming that there might be one or two people who don't know every intimate part of like when we travel events.
That's fair. That's fair. We went. We played Set Champs on the weekend. Josh played Turn a Dog.
I have some very strong thoughts about how I changed the list because I think it's really good.
And taking out some of the dogs, that it just feels like you're taking out Lady, which is the dog, so it really feels like it weakens the dog part of the Turn a Dog.
The 5 uninkable shift Lady is not what I want to be doing.
No, that's fair.
I lost multiple games to it just straight up being unplayable.
That's fair.
And died.
Yeah, that's fair.
It definitely cost me first place.
That's fair. That's fair.
For sure.
Oh, that's fair.
But I have a fix, so that's fine. I have a way to make it much better than it currently is. Which was nice because it was a chance to play. I mean, like, to be fair, it was my second time playing the list.
Yeah.
I played the 3 games on the Monday and then the 6 games on the weekend.
That's fair, yeah. We play tested a bunch of it, but
yeah, just against like one particular match, and that was mostly to try to get you comfortable with like versus going into it.
Yeah. And
then those are different types of games.
My go?
I will be on the play.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No. Okay. Thanks. I will 100% be on the play.
5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oy. All right, so I know what I'm up against. Oh dear. So I don't love this for me early on. I think that this card feels really solid here. I think just the 1 is fine. Yeah, let's do the 1.
So many 5 drops.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's better.
All right, so I've got so many 5 drops, and then 1 less 2 drops. Like you said last time, I think you keep the big Robin Hood in case you get the little Robin Hood off the mulligan.
Yeah.
I do think you keep that for the card draw. I do agree with that. And either one of those is bully pieces.
So here's the question: is do you need the Calhoun here?
I don't think you need it for this matchup, eh?
So for this matchup, I think it's less relevant because the only thing it's going to maybe fight is a Cinderella if I exert it. But I'm not exerting it unless I do kill something.
And I think I toss those, hoping to grab them later. Or do you think I keep one of them?
I think 4 is fine here because you're looking for a turn 1 play potentially. But you've also got a really strong turn 2 play, and I think the challenge is like your turn 1. So let's think about it. So your turn 1 plays in this are what? You're looking at
Fire the Cannons.
Yeah. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. You know what the list is right up here. Let me go find it. Mickey. And Mulan.
So in terms of those, none of those are super aggressive plays. So I think what you're thinking of is you're looking for, you've already got a turn 2 play in the Shmi. You're looking for a turn 3, turn 4 play, and ideally the turn 4 play is like Doc plus something else.
Okay.
Or like something else then Doc.
Okay. So 4?
I think 4 feels fine. Again, not awful, but not wonderful. The double Docs are a little awkward, but still fine.
So 2 Docs, maybe that's awkward. Oh well.
Because I think the challenge is if you play turn 1 Dude, and if I leave turn 1 Cindy, you want to have that ability to pivot from not playing a turn 1 Dude, so that you don't just turn on my spot removal spells, right?
No, that's fair.
And this board.
I was thinking that Lyle might be a good way to swap in for Lady and Turner Dogs. That's exactly what Josh was thinking, giving it Reckless to prevent Genie Quest and allowing you to turn sideways a bit more.
Yeah, that's a game plan I'm on. Also, I think that the plan is like it's only running 2 Lilo right now, and I think that I want to run 4 Lilo, and
especially with the Lyles to be able to force your opponent to swing into Lilo.
Kill my Lilos.
Yeah.
You'll lose a lure. I'll pay 2 to just keep growing it back. Have fun with that.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I found that the Yzmas felt lackluster. The Cloud Kicker didn't feel like the kind of tempo card I wanted because everything I wanted to bounce just was better and for my opponent to replay it. So I think that the answer is to go to 4 Lilos, 4 Piglets, just because I think that a big part of the game plan is just to put 2 lore bodies in play on a repeatable basis, and Piglet does a good job of that.
That's fair.
All right, so here I have the option to turn 1 a Cindy, and I don't think I want to, so I'm just going to ink a Cinderella, and I'm going to pass to you.
Have you already mulliganed?
Yep. Okay. I just did the 1.
I have 3 Docs in my hand now.
That's how they work, right?
They come together. All right. right. Tiana's also a interesting choice for trainer dogs. Might let you accept them.
What's a Tiana do?
Tiana's the, I think if she's
if she's exerting,
you have to pay 3 extra for something, or 2 extra. All right, so I got those 3 uninkable docs in my hand.
Have to pay 3.
Okay. So I think
per character, or is that per just a challenger? Or you lose 3 strength, or you lose 3 strength and challenging. Jesus.
Tiana.
Per challenge. What?
Yeah.
She costs
3. Oh yeah,
3.
she nuts.
She seems fun.
One sec, right there.
Whenever a character of yours is challenged while this character is exerted, challenging characters get -3 unless they pay 3 for that. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, she might be worth considering.
Yeah, she seems kind of awesome.
I almost feel like you'd play her over like the oh my gosh, maybe you play that over Cricky.
All right, pass.
And look, it's a Cindy again. We're gonna ink Bare Necessities. We're gonna play a Troubadour, and we're gonna pass turn.
My goodness, triplicates of everything.
That's how this game works, right?
We're gonna ink a Strength of Raging Fire, and I'm gonna play a Shmi. Go ahead.
Draw. All right, we're gonna ink Bare Necessities. Play a Cindy. Play a Robin Hood. Pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. There's a turn 1 play.
I mean, shows up now.
Yeah. This is gross looking. I think I ink another Strength of Raging Fire.
Sure.
I think I play a little Mickey, and I think I play another Shmi to kind of maximize that there.
Yeah.
And then I think I just kind of play a bunch of docs next turn.
Seems reasonable.
I think I may as well quest. I mean,
the challenge is Robin who kills it back for no
right.
value on your side.
If you shift,
and if I shift, you're in a rough spot.
Well, the value would be I'd kill him too, but if you shift, not.
YOLO swag. Whole new world.
See, he feels good when he works.
Yeah, he feels amazing when he works. When he doesn't, you just feel like
1, 2, 3,
super
4,
duper sad.
5, 6, 7.
All right, killing stuff time. Is that what you're telling me?
No. No, please don't.
Sing a song of my peoples. Zeus says, "What up? What up?" Last one. Go ahead.
All right, I missed the Alice. Oh, there's Alice.
If you have 2 of the Tianas and exert them both, it stacks.
Okay, that's funny.
That is cute. I don't know if it's
funny.
good, but it's cute.
Inca Mulan. This is a different board state.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is fine. I feel very okay with the choices I made.
I'm not Inca Mulan. Inca Pluto.
Yep.
And a Pete.
What? Boo. Boo.
I think I Pete over Alice, eh?
Yeah.
Pete, and then we'll play the Mulan. I'll draw this card.
I mean, it could have been worse, but you know.
Yeah. We're going to discard. Although this feels bad. So I'm at 5 next turn, which means I'm at Gyantu or Cogsworth range. Those are the other things.
I think Gyantu feels pretty good. I think Alice feels like you're gonna have I think you're gonna have a hard time getting to her right at the second. I think you need to have things that can sort of like fight stuff.
All right. Oh, that Mickey with resist one doesn't do anything right now.
No.
So go ahead.
So I can play all the songs, right?
Nope. No actions.
I just drew another one.
Keep your actions to yourself.
But that's not how this wants to work.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Next game. Yeah, next game is what it feels like. All right, let's see.
What are you talking about?
You can play one thing this turn.
I played 2 things this turn.
Everything's so expensive. What would you do? What would you do? I would say just shuffle up. But what would you do?
I would say playing the Cogsworth here feels reasonable because like the thing is like I'm only at 1.
Yeah. What would you ink?
I would probably ink the McDuck Manor is such a high value play, but I just don't think you'd get into it anytime soon.
I was thinking McDuck Manor too. Consworth. Would you start doing anything or just hold?
I could see question with the Pete here. Like I don't see unless you've got us all anything I'm saying with it next turn, but no. It's a nice bully piece to have.
2 of the songs, and I think I got rid of the other one. So yeah. All right, I do that.
All right. Because he's got resist 1 right now anyway.
Yeah.
So
The Mickey's got resist 2.
Murder.
Do you have enough?
What's that?
Do you have enough characters for that?
Yes. Fun facts, I do. Pew pew. Draw card. Sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Whole new world. Yay, cards.
Why couldn't my deck have performed like
this? Yay, cards.
Why couldn't why does it like you more than me?
Because I'm cute.
Okay. You skipped the first trigger, so you only get to
That's not how this works. I'm resolving both.
My turn yet? Would you like to quest for 1 and give me an extra one with Daisy at least?
Quest 2.
Okay, Pete.
Oh no.
My turn?
Sure.
Pete.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. We're going to ink a little Mickey and we're going to play an Alice.
Okay.
So she's got resist 1 and ward. Look at this.
Look at this board.
I hate
Isn't
that.
it neat?
No, it's not.
Don't you think?
All right. Who would you use your Who would you use
that just came out.
Pete? Oh yeah, it didn't it?
So, what's your hand before you make those choices? So, what you need here is you need things that can kind of bully more stuff down. You need kind of more stuff in play to fight.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that board state. All right.
So, I hate the idea of taking the turn to play Robin Hood here.
Just one Robin Hood, obviously.
Because he lets you start to do some punchy type stuff. Because like he's gonna have resist 1, which means he's now out of long game Zeus range. I can't World's Greatest Mind him. Ideally, you'd want to be able to play more diversity of threats here because I'm going to try to quest past you, but I think that's something you try to do for the next turn. But you're right. The board state is bad here.
Good.
I mean, there's also an argument for the Pete as well, too, just to prevent me from like playing a third Whole New World if I drew it, which I happen to.
Oh, I'm cold now. I'm going to put the sweater on.
4 damage.
To who, Robin?
Yeah.
Or your own Ariel?
4 damage.
Oh my goodness.
I assume I have an ally.
Troubadour.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
And Daisy.
Neat. Ally.
Next game. Next game.
But I want to sing more songs. More songs of my people.
Yeah, there's no getting through that.
No, like and that's the thing, right? Like we talked about this guy, like he is. If you get it,
he's awesome.
Such a high roll.
I know. That's why I kept saying I like him when he works.
When he works.
Yeah.
When he doesn't, you just go. I just want.
I like Ariel when she works. He works more often than Ariel does.
That's fair. Well, you're on the play this time.
All right, I'm going first. That was gross.
You didn't like 3 whole new
That was
worlds?
that was
Followed
gross.
by removal to empty my hand into 0.
Yeah, no, that was gross.
Playing Pokemon rules. Gonna spend all my
It
cards.
really felt like you were playing
research.
Pokemon.
Gonna spend all my cards, then I'm gonna research. Everything's free.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Look at this hand. Isn't it neat?
Nope.
Makes you think my collection's complete.
All right, so I want to keep a Robin Hood. I do want to keep the Doc because he's good for resetting. I'd prefer to keep that one as my turn 2 play. I do think I want to keep kind of that removal that's there.
I can see wanting cannons here. I think that's fine to inkable. Ink it, because like the challenge is that's only coming out turn 3.
So my thought is I either mulligan. Those are definite keeps. I don't know about those ones.
Yeah, I could see mulliganing those 4. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ah, there you go. Yeah, great.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I would be.
Okay.
My hand's slow, but it seems okay. I just need a Stinger 5 somewhere in the grip. I don't hate it. So sure, we'll try it.
Okay. So I think I would prefer Robin Hood over Mulan. So I think I'm going to ink Mulan to play Robin Hood. Or ink a Robin Hood to play a Robin Hood.
So something to think about when you're doing these sequencings is what are you going to need to get rid of later on? So like having an extra 1 drop is often beneficial. So are you really going to play both Shmees out, or are you going to play Pete on turn 3?
I only have a Shmee.
Oh, only 1 Shmee?
Yeah, I only have 1 Shmee.
So Shmee's your turn 2 play. So path it out. What's your turn 1 play is?
Turn 1, turn 2.
Yeah.
Either turn 3
I think you Pete turn 3.
Yeah, and then turn 4. So I think I ink one of those 2.
I think you probably keep them along because she's the most likely to be useful. So like I think you ink a Robin Hood to play a Robin Hood.
What?
Oh, I can't really fight that. It stops you from progressing forward. I think we've discovered that I just do not need that card early on. So we're going to play Robin Hood, just have something to do good.
Ready, set, draw.
Yep.
I'm going to ink the Mulan.
Sure.
I'm going to play Shmee.
Yeah.
And I'm going to not quest.
How come?
Because you can just trade these. And I do have that to be able to potentially remove something if I want to.
Yeah, I think there's not a harm questing for 1 here because by doing the quest here, what you're proposing you're offering me a trade.
Yeah.
You know, and I probably won't take it because I want to be able to kill that Shmee.
That's fair. All right, your turn.
Because like the answer is like you're proposing that we trade off our guys here, and I just probably won't make that trade just because I want to be able to answer Shmee with my hand here though. I probably will just because it doesn't feel awful.
Okay.
Go ahead. But you also know that like my game plan is to try to get my hand down as low as possible so that I can do all the stuff.
Ink Strength of Raging Fire.
Is that what you want to do?
I have 2.
Okay.
And then I think I play the Pete.
Yep, so no actions here, so that's good. So that's
quest for 2.
Yep.
Go to 3.
It's my turn. Oh, that's super great for me. We are going to ink a Troubadour because I don't think I need the second one. We'll play a Pete. No actions for you.
Okie dokie.
I could challenge your Shmee, but that doesn't do anything for me. So I'm going to just pass turn until I am free from your tyranny of Pete prisons.
Draw card.
Sure.
I'm going to ink Strength.
Why?
Because I'm docking.
So
I guess I could ink Mickey.
So there's a sequencing here most likely that you can kind of do a little more lifting. So ideally what you want to do here is interesting line that you can do is that you can play the Mickey.
Play the Mickey?
Yep. Oh, I played a Pete this last turn, right? So you can't.
Yeah, so I can't.
Yeah, okay. Then, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I ink the Mickey. Or I guess I could.
I think you could probably wait a turn on it. Because like the odds that I have another Pete are kind of low.
On docking?
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, so the Pete kind of messed you up a little bit in a way I hadn't expected. So you want more dudes in play to be able to bully stuff down. So I agree. I think that inking the strength here seems reasonable. And I guess the question is 2 docks in play better than a Mickey in play? Because docks a 1/3 doesn't die to let the Storm Rage on. You've got a Storm Rage on target.
Yeah.
But like I think that the
I think I dock twice.
I think you dock twice.
Dock.
Yep.
No dock actions.
Yeah.
Dock. Yes, dock actions.
Yep.
Draw 2.
Yeah.
I think I quest.
I think you definitely quest at least with the Shmi because I don't think I've got anything that can answer it properly.
Go ahead. I have nothing to sing next turn.
I think maybe you don't quest for the Shmi.
Okay.
Because the logic here is that if I've got the Rapunzel, I can send this in, get to kill it, and get the same effect.
Go ahead.
So we draw to draw Rapunzel, yay. Which is 100% the play I was going to make. We're going to remove that guy, but exposes my guy. I draw a card. Hey, it's that chick who finds me songs. She's my faves. Oh, she is my faves. Always finds it. Sing strength. Remove that guy. Ink, Rapunzel, pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. So either the John Silver or a Shmi, and I've got a Robin Hood.
I think you ink the Robin Hood and play a Shmi and a John Silver. Just gonna be all in.
And I would say I make it so that one can't challenge.
Yeah, and then just quest for 2 with the
can't challenge, right? Yeah. Okay. Quest for 2.
Yep.
5. Go ahead.
Man, this deck likes me. Dat murders Dat. Dat murders Dat. Ink for the turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh Jesus. Going wide.
Oh boy.
Go ahead. What's that?
Why can't I get starts like this? Why? I love this deck so much.
Can we interest you in praying to the Chaos Gods?
I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to ink Mulan because I just have a whole bunch of stuff in my hands.
Stuff.
Okay, I either double Alice or I Alice and a Pete.
I think Alice and a Pete seems reasonable.
Okay, that's what I kind of thought too. Alice and a Pete. No actions for you.
What's the other options?
Robin Hoods.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I think I do that.
Yeah, I think I just got under you this game. Same thing that happened last
All right, go ahead. No actions. What do I quest?
I mean, I'm going to kill it if you quest with it.
All right. See, I go and I lose with Steel Song, and then we play test against it. I'm like, this is an awesome deck. And then I go play it. I'm like, why can't you be awesome when I'm playing?
I don't know. Couldn't say. Inca World's Greatest Criminal Mind.
Just pass. You're good.
I mean, it might.
Really? Okay. Where did that Lawrence come from?
Last turn.
Okay. I missed him. I was not paying that much attention to that side of the board.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think I play a Robin Hood. I have 3 of them in my hand.
What else do you got?
Mickey, McDuck Manor. I think I play that because I need something to fight your stuff.
Yep.
I think I play the Mickey because I have the ink for it, and there's nothing else I'm really doing with that ink.
Would it be beneficial to ink it this turn or ink something else this turn?
If I ink it this turn, it doesn't necessarily get me a double Robin Hood, but I guess next turn it could get me a Robin Hood and another Alice.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I quest with the Alice, I give something Ward.
She dies to a Lawrence.
But she dies to a Lawrence. So it doesn't feel like I'm winning this.
I think the goal is to build up on both sides and sort of see what happens. I think that you're trying to get me to punch in with stuff so that you can pick it back up. I think that having the McDuck Manor on the next turn with an Alice, or it feels like a reasonable enough choice.
I mean, I could do McDuck Manor and Alice this turn instead, but I think I need something
you
to
need a bully
bully,
piece.
yeah.
You need something to push me around.
Okay, do we pass?
Yeah.
I think we pass.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
We're going to do what we did last week, where we're going to cut the camera, and then I'm going to start winning, and nobody's going to believe me. Whole new world? No. Goodness. Why can't... Can I have your horseshoe?
No, it's fine. I'm not allowed to share.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I don't really play many actions.
All right, we've got some murder to do.
No murder. It's okay. Just pass. Just play draw go.
I'm not gonna be able to do that. Murder. Super murder. Quest 5, 7. Go ahead.
I don't know what to do. Let's play a Consworth.
Yep.
I don't think it matters much, but let's play a Consworth.
It does not.
Let's ink a little Robin since you got rid of all my big Robins and play a... I mean, he doesn't do much, but he does fight for 3 next turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, good game. I was thinking about...
I was going to be Whole New World next turn.
Oh my goodness! I was thinking about switching off to Steel Song, but when I see it do that, I'm back on. The love of my life has come back to me, and it's the deck.
She loves you.
All right, well, the first match felt good, so if anybody's watching this, just watch the first match again and just cut it. Yeah, the first game, yeah. Just cut it there and be like, that's the way that it ended.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll recut this and put that one at the end. All right, got any more in here? Is that a good stopping point for today?
I'm good with it. Whatever. If you're good to be done, then I'm good to be done. I'll go play with some Jackal spam lists.
All right. Well, we will cut that there, but Lorcan's doing announcements later, so
you're gonna go home and watch that.
I'm gonna go home and watch that, and Josh and I'll be playing more of this stuff where I'm gonna make him give me Steel Song back, and then it's going to start doing nothing for me.
One trade.
Yeah, we'll cut the camera and we'll trade.
Sure, sounds good.
And then I can claim that it did that for me too.
Yeah.
All right, I have to go in the other room to stop the stream.
Yeah, so this is the quality you're absolutely off.